Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe down below so that I can update you every time I have a new and fun video to share. Today I'm going to be speaking with you guys about step 1 in my 10-step process to planning the perfect Disney vacation. I promise you this will be so very helpful. If you do nothing else in this 10-step process, you absolutely need to get the Walt Disney World Unofficial Guide. I get a new one every time that I travel to Disney. Even if I go consecutively a couple of years in a row, I always get the updated book. This book is just chock full of information. There is nothing that you will be left unknowing after. After you read this book, you will know everything that you need to know in regards to planning a Disney vacation. This book is by Bob Selinger and Len Testa. And I purchased this on Amazon. I'll go ahead and leave the link down below so that you can pick one up yourself. But once you get this book, there's a website that they recommend inside called touringplans.com. Touringplans.com is another very important thing to have when you're planning a vacation to Disney World, because you can plug in the dates that you want to go and it will give you a crowd calendar. It'll let you know any special events that are going on. It will let you know if say the Christmas party is going on the night that you're at the Magic Kingdom, or they have like some marathons and things going on. So it's really very helpful. If you use the two in conjunction, the book and the website, you will be off to a really great start in planning your trip to Disney. So now I just want to share with you some of the reasons that you should get the book, just to let you know kind of what's in it and how it's going to help you. Okay, so again, go to touringplans.com. Inside of the book there is a discount code that you can use. I believe that you get like a 35% discount on being able to join touringplans.com. It's limited what you can see unless you actually buy the subscription, which I think is like 2 years, and it's really well worth it, and it's not that much money. I want to say it was like $10 or something like that. It wasn't, you know, a great amount of money or anything. So definitely worth it. Okay, so in the book they have real life accounts. This is kind of like the Consumer Reports of Disney. So they have real life accounts of people's experiences in the parks, in the hotels, in the restaurants, and they will let you know the good, the bad, the ugly. You know, they're just very honest about what you can expect from your trip in Walt Disney World. There is also a very extensive description of every single hotel that you're going to be staying at. They will have every hotel broken down in the park, and you can read about it, and you can read what people have to say about it. They kind of rate it on a scale so you know where it's at in regards to like maybe their pool or their food court or their accommodations in general. So that's really great in helping you to find the perfect hotel for yourself and your family. It also does have hotel information on various other hotels in the area, not just Disney hotels. So they have an area in the book where you can find a list of hotels, you can find the contact information, the websites, the phone numbers, things like that. So that in itself is just invaluable. You have all of the hotels right at your fingertips. You can do your research and figure out where it is that you would like to stay. It also has a lot of information in regards to the restaurants in Disney. So a lot of the restaurants, I mean, you're really paying for the experience, especially when you're doing like a character meal. You really just want your kids to experience meeting the characters and things like that. It's a great way to get autographs and photographs without having to spend hours waiting online to see characters. If you have dinner at Cinderella's Castle, I know it can be a little bit pricey, but you're getting to see all of the princesses, or a lot of the princesses, and you're getting to have some one-on-one time with them. You're getting your photograph with them. Your kids can get the autographs if they like to do that. So there is a whole area in regards to the dining. You can see what the restaurants have to offer, if it's a character experience, what's on the menu, the price range, reviews from people who have been there. So that's great. So your hotel is covered, your dining is covered. And then they also have information on all of the parks. This is my favorite part, and the reason that I initially had purchased the book. They will describe to you, you know, the park, all of the rides. There's like a fear factor for kids, so they'll rate it on a scale to let you know how scary it is. They will also let you know the height requirements for every single ride so that you can plan out your day. They give you an amazing itinerary for each park. and they break it down to like age groups. So they have, you know, maybe a 1 or 2 day touring plan for, say, adults for the Magic Kingdom, or they'll have it for seniors, or they'll do like a 1 day plan for the Magic Kingdom with small children. So it's really all different aspects. And if it's not exactly what you're looking for, at touringplans.com, there will be even more to offer in regards to, you know, how many people are in your party, what their ages are, what rides you want to go on. You can kind of plug in all that information and they will put together a wonderful itinerary for you. I'm not affiliated with either in any way, just to let you know. It's just the way that I travel to Disney every time. This is the procedure that I use. So I really love that. It helps you to map out your day. It gives you some very, very helpful tips and tricks in regards to when to arrive. They kind of have you get there super early. And I would say if there is one thing that you should absolutely follow from their schedule, or just from my advice in general, it's to get to the park at least 45 minutes before it opens. And I know how hard that is. You're on vacation and you want to sleep in and your kids are tired, but let me tell you, you are one step ahead of the game the entire day. If you are at the beginning of the line when they let you into the park, you're one step ahead of the crowd if you follow the schedule that they give you in the book. And what I really like also is at the end of the book, they have like the whole schedule mapped out for you. So they have like the maps of the park, and then at the bottom they'll have the schedule that you should follow, and they have it for all of the parks and for different scenarios, you know, in regards to what you want to do. And they also touch on Universal a bit and SeaWorld and stuff like that as well, which is nice in case you're taking a day outside of Disney. But they will have you get to the park really, really early, and in the morning you will get so much done. You will see so many rides so quickly because you will be one step ahead of the rest of the crowd. And I'm telling you, somehow it works. I had this fear that everybody in the park was going to have this book and they're all going to be like following it to a T and we're all going to be doing the same thing. But that's not the case because most people don't want to restrict themselves like that. They don't follow the book the way that it should be followed, even if they do have it. So if you follow the plan, you're going to do well in your travels. I always have. It has not done me wrong yet. If you have had a bad experience with their itinerary, please let me know, because it's been really, really valuable to me over the years and it's worked really well. So anyway, they have you leave really early in the morning and you get the rides done. Usually you do an early lunch, like around 11 o'clock, so that you can get back to your hotel for some rest and relaxation, which is really important, especially if you're traveling with young children or older people. You need that downtime so that you can get back to the parks in the evening, because I know for me, some of my favorite things have always been the nighttime shows like Fantasmic at Hollywood Studios and the Electrical Parade, which is gone. And I was so happy I had a day trip last year in Disney with my daughter and we were able to see it one final time, because that has always been the most magical part of Disney to me, was the Main Street Electrical Parade, and I'm so sad to see it go. But anyway, they do have you go back to the parks in the evening so that you can enjoy all of those types of things, the fireworks and stuff. And then you get back, get some sleep, and start the next day. It is a whirlwind of a trip. Let me tell you, in my experience and the way that I do it, Disney is not really a relaxing vacation. I always kind of feel like I need a vacation from the vacation because I hit it hard and I see a lot. And it's so much fun when we're doing it, and we do so much. And especially if this is your first trip, you really, really need to follow the schedule if you want to see everything that Disney has to offer. I know I always do. I always am pretty ambitious when I go on these trips, and I want to see as much as possible. But because we have gone so many times, if we're tired or we just don't feel like pushing the kids that much, we will scale back and maybe skip on a couple of rides, as long as everyone gets to see their favorites. And we'll get to bed early some nights, you know, when we need to. Of course, we have to tend to the children first and see how they're feeling and what they're up to and what they're not, because it's no fun when your kids are miserable and tired in Disney. And I also do typically try to take a break midweek. So maybe we'll go 2 or 3 days and we'll, you know, be hitting it pretty hard, seeing all the rides and whatnot. And then I like to take a day where we just maybe go to the Disney Marketplace, which I believe is now called Disney Springs. They've totally changed that. I haven't really gone and seen all of these things in a couple of years now. We'll spend time at our hotel, explore the hotel, go to the pool, just have a relaxing day to recover from the 3 busy days, and then we'll do it again. So anyway, that is pretty much the book in a nutshell, and I kind of touched on everything that it has to offer. I hope that it's helpful for you if you are planning a trip, and I hope that you join me on my upcoming video. I'm going to be kind of touching on all of the 10 steps. I'll try to kind of put some together if I can, so it's not too extensive, but I would like to talk about every single step that I do to plan a Disney vacation, because I really do think it will be helpful for you and your family if you are going anytime soon. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and do so. I'd love to have you back. And follow me on Instagram at Jen's Happy Home. Thank you for watching. Take care, guys. Bye.